Hello, hi Nighthawk. Good evening. Thank you. So that was, no VR for me. VR is not ever like the top of the list of things that I want to do when I go to events like this because I'm secretly scared I'm going to get a huge migraine from it. It's definitely a possibility. I did get to play the Switch though. So that was my favorite like expo floor experience. There was a big Overwatch tournament going on too that a lot of people were really, really excited about. The problem was I couldn't sit still long enough to like watch the tournament. Like you really had to get there early and hold down a seat to be able to see the tournament. But it just wasn't something I prioritized either. But it was cool. It was happening. It was also right next to the G Fuel. So I would stand in the back and just keep going and drinking all the different G Fuel flavors for free. That's probably why I couldn't sit still. The only indie stuff. Yeah, only the indie stuff, but it was fun there. There were a few that had no lines. A racing game attached to an elliptical. Yeah, I've said this before. My opinion about video games is, well, the games that I like to play is I don't want to be moving while I play them. Like, respect to you, you dancers, you Guitar Heroes, you, like, Wii Fit and all those movement games. I'm good, like, right here. I am going to get the Switch because I'm a fucking Nintendo fanboy. And it was really cool. And there's, I didn't get to play the Zelda because the line was always closed. I feel like Nintendo, let me know if you agree, Schmidt. I feel like Nintendo was super last minute. I don't feel like it was a secret they were holding on to. I feel like Nintendo joined the PAX South Expo floor very last minute because they weren't ready for it. Like, they didn't have the proper line arrangement that they should have. Like, it should have been all the way towards the beginning where you would go get your swag bags because they had all those, like, queues ready for people to line up. But instead, they just kept wrapping the line around the expo floor, and it was a nightmare. Yeah, and plus I met Naomi Kyle, and she likes the Switch. She got to play it, and she said it was cool. So now, of course, I have to get it. I don't want to let her down. She was so awesome. We can't talk about her anymore, though, because I won't stop. I think that Nintendo knew. I don't know if Nintendo knew. I feel they've been delaying they've been delaying everything over and over again, and I don't feel like they knew. Raider Rich, thank you for the host. Hey, Rich. Got to hang out with Rich. So like I said, my all-time favorite thing was meeting all the Texas streamers and all the streamers. But it was really cool because there were so many familiar faces because we've been hanging out with people like Raider Rich. Like, we've been doing game nights and things like that. It's really cool. It's so nice to, because PAX was 3 times at least the size that it was last year. So I was so overwhelmed. If I could do it all again, I would arrive in town Thursday and be ready to go Friday morning so that I could get in line for the Switch, which is what I'd wanted to do, but it kind of came together like too last minute. But I would get there earlier and just plan on staying later. It was overwhelming. Even though I was as prepared as I could have been, everything about it was overwhelming. You have to get it so I have someone to play with. Well, I don't have one pre-ordered yet. I'm secretly holding out because I said I was going to try it at PAX South, which I did. It was fun. I'll tell you all about that. And then I'm holding out for a special edition. Like, I'm expecting there to be a Breath of the Wild special edition. I don't mind waiting. I've been waiting for like, how many years for this? Like 10 years? I can wait a couple months. Don't worry, guys. You know there'll be a Nintendo here. Hi, Noel. I met Noel. He's so nice. How are you doing, Noel? So, the line for this, I was heartbroken on Friday because I heard from Tri-Metal and Blood Red Ned, who got there before me. They were able to get in earlier. That the Nintendo line had closed and they weren't letting anyone play the Switch. But thankfully, Tri-Metal and Ned went around the back side of the booth. Giggity. They hit it from the back. And the line was only about like 3 or 4 people deep. And we're just kind of all crowded around the back of the booth. This music feels really lit. Hold on. Not in the middle of my story, David Bowie. Anyway. So what you'd do is they had these airplane seats set up. So 2 people would sit in a set of airplane seats and then 2 more. And then over on the right, they had like shoutcasters for like Mario and the milking simulator and the arm game, aka the fisting game, going on. So it was very exciting over on the right side. So you could just wait online and you had so much to look at. I mean, mostly I was just like looking at people's shoulders, but if you were tall, you had so much to look at. So then I got to watch people play Mario Kart and all sorts of weird games, right? Without having to wait 3 hours. It was probably about 20 minutes standing there because there wasn't really a line. It was just kind of a mob, and they would just hand you the controllers as the people finished their demos. So the only one I got to play myself was Snipper Clips, which is that puzzle game. And I played it with Tri-Metal, and we couldn't finish the demo. We just couldn't do it. It was so embarrassing. Like, hella embarrassing. We failed. I told the lady, she was really sweet, like trying to help us. She gave us so many hints. We were just struggling with the controls, with the rotating, like figuring out how to solve the puzzles. And there was so much going around. I don't know. There's no excuse. I have so many excuses for why we failed. Oh my gosh. Hi, Depraved. I got to meet Depraved. Yo. I'm glad you got home safe, Depraved. Depraved. So anyway, with the Switch, it was fun, even though we failed. I want it because I really want to play that Zelda game with the what they're promising with those unique rumble motors. Holy shit. Noel. Change for Whataburger food or stickers. Noel. Thank you. Guys, please, 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 if you can, put some love in the chat for Noel. He is so nice. Seriously the nicest. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'll definitely spend it on sandwiches. Sandwich simulator. Yeah, Noel, you deserve all the love. You're making me blush. Don't cry. No, don't cry. You deserve it. Anyway, I was about to say, I think. Naomi Kyle told me, oh, here we go, talking about her again. With the Switch, it feels like, because of these unique rumble motors, the way the milking simulator and certain games work is because the motors are really unique. So it feels like there's actually water in your hands. And there's been articles about how they had like actual farmers who milk cows test the Switch milking simulator. And they said it was accurate. I was like, you don't need to go that far. That's kind of awkward. But what I've heard is that it feels like there's like a marble rolling around in your hands, like as you hold the controllers. So I feel like it'd be really, really cool with Zelda. I hope they integrated that with the new Switch. Like all like I was saying, I want to see what a water temple or all the different tools that Link collects will feel like with these unique controllers and with these, like even with the water motion, like who knows? So the line for Zelda was always so long. Hot Breath, aka Breath of the Wild. It was always super long. It would like wrap around, like 3 people deep. So I couldn't even see, because they just had like rows and rows of screens of people demoing the game. I couldn't even see. Like I couldn't get close or anything. So finally on the last day, on Sunday, the crowd had kind of filed out. Yo, this music is lit. I was just trying to play some, there we go, like kind of thought music. Last day, I stood like a lurker right at the last screen, held my phone like this, and just filmed a guy over a guy's shoulder. And I got in trouble because you're not supposed to film it, obviously. Duh, it's Nintendo. But yeah, it looked cool. It looked beautiful. I saw him running around with no shirt, not the man in real life. Link was running around topless. He had like kind of like burlap, like capris on, you know, like he was a hobo or something, like back in the old days. And he did not have a hat. He just had his hair, and he picked up like a club, like a boko club or something they called it. It was really cool. And then the lady was like, "What are you doing? Stop filming." No. She did actually say, she was like, "You can take a picture of like the scene, like with the man playing the game, but you can't do what you're doing, which is just film the game like a creep right in front of the guy." So I moved along. Go on. Running around topless, day 1. Link, we've seen some of that playthrough, right? Like Link hatches in this cave of some type. He's like thawed out. He was in cryostasis. I don't know. He wasn't. So he's awoken, and then they were describing there's crafting to like make armor and clothing and stuff. Like they're not just going to give it to you. So I'm really eager to see. Man, this thing is creepy. I went to the Tiny Build booth. They were super nice. I got to talk to them about, they were demoing the Alpha 2, which I'd already played, so I didn't play it again. Nerd, right? Oh my god. First question out of my mouth was like, excuse me, is this the Alpha 2? Like, oh my goodness. I hate myself. Anyway, she was very nice and tolerated all of my questioning and told me it was the Alpha 2, so I told her, girl, bye. Just kidding. I said I really liked the Alpha 2. It was a lot of fun. She said they were demoing that because it included the tutorial mode, so I still haven't played Alpha 3, but I really hope to. I'm going to try contacting them again. I'll send them an email and just say, let me add that to my to-do list. I have so many. Say, pretty please. I would love to play that Alpha 3. Ever since I bought, I paid, I think, $20 for H1Z1. Was it $20? I think it was $20 in early access. On principle, I no longer, I don't want to say that. Okay, I'm hesitant to do it again because I had a bad experience with paying for an early access game, and then the final release comes out and it's not done and it's unplayable. You would have yelled nerd. Yeah, she was super nice though. I'm sure I wasn't the only one that was like, she was so friendly. She was like, "Hi, do you like our game? Have you played it?" Oh my gosh, Darko, hi. PAX was amazing. We're talking about it right now. How you doing, Darko? The song is literally called Lullaby. Anyway, so it was good that I nerded on the Tiny Build representative, because if you waited in line and played the game, you got this, which is all I wanted, let's be honest. And because this is the creepy, look at the mouth. It's so realistic. He's got a very nice gum line, I must say. You're super sick. No, I'm sorry, Darko. Darko, I really hope you get better soon. So she gave me this mask because I told her I had already played the Alpha 2. So that's how you got the mask. I just can't part with this. I really love it. Yeah, this face, I've jumped so many times. You had fun at the Let's Play Chess panel? Oh, I'm like, what's that noise? I hear my washing machine. This thing, should I keep it behind me? Hi, Wade. Pause. Holy nightmares. I also got this t-shirt, my Bit Brigade tee. Very cool, right? It's Scrooge McDuck. Can you see it? Yeah. I love Bit Brigade. I asked them if I could play their music on my stream, and they said yes, as long as I credit them, of course. So I thought that was really cool. What are we doing? We're just chatting. I had a lot of fun this weekend. I wanted to tell you guys about it. Then, probably play Skyrim. Probably start up Skyrim. Do, do. Kevin, I'm surprised you're awake. We didn't get much sleep. You're gonna get ESO? That's cool. Because of Morrowind? I saw that Bethesda announced that. I attended a panel where a community manager for Bethesda was there, and he said that they're developing a new partner program. I really want to learn more about that. You got about 10 hours sleep all weekend? You're thinking about getting Morrowind before, thinking about getting ESO before they announced Morrowind? That's cool. Yeah, right. We're all grandmas. I got really dehydrated. I only had one drink, I think. One? But somehow got super dehydrated. I was drinking water all weekend because I knew that was, like, you needed more water. I was, like, sweating a bunch because you're walking all over the place, and I was just super nervous and weird. You know, just that like, nervous sweat. Oh, it's gross. Couldn't help but be nervous. I knew like every time I was going to the convention center, I was going to like meet a bunch of people. Couldn't help but be super awkward. I only like had a, that's not true. Okay. Biggest fangirl meltdown. I was going to say I only had one. Cause there's some pretty cool people there, guys. Like, people I've watched for months and months and months on Twitch and followed on Twitter, or, you know, I just admire these people. And then I'm just like walking around PAX with my backpack on like a little freshman, and they're there. They're just like all over the place. Yeah, right? You can't help but be nervous. Palm sweaty. Mom spaghetti. That was me all the time. I was like, hi, my name is M. I'm a lot more awkward in person. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. Ah! And like give him a card and run away. Any chance you might be going to Guardian Con? I wish. Look, I got to meet Gothalion this weekend. He was at PAX planning huge things for his Guardian Con. I think it's awesome. I think it's going to be, well, it's its third year. It's gotten bigger every year. I've never attended. I think it's going to be awesome. If you can go, I think you should go. I don't have plans to go. Sorry. Because I just can't. I can't. Like, I had to choose. That's why. This is the year I'm going to do TwitchCon, which I'm super pumped about. So I couldn't do both GuardianCon and TwitchCon. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Dude, I used to live in Georgia, and if I still did, I would for sure be at GuardianCon because it was only like a 5-hour drive to Tampa. So, I wish it were closer. I can't pay for the flight and the hotel, and I would need a rental car, I'm assuming, in Tampa. I don't know. So, I can't do all that twice. I need to go to TwitchCon. So excited. It's been like 3 years of wanting to do this. There you go. Meet me at TwitchCon. I'll be there. I don't have TwitchCon tickets, obviously, because they haven't sold them yet, but I have made accommodations. Flight is booked. It's going to be awesome. Do it. I came out there. LOL. All right, I'll do it. Just kidding. No. Last year, though, I watched all the streams of GuardianCon. It was awesome. Donated, supported the streamers. I support it 100%. I just can't be there in person. I'm sorry. Well, we talked about quite a few things. I made an outline, and I got through about a fifth of it. I have so much more to tell you guys. Oh my gosh. It was cool going to PAX because I got to meet a lot of streamers that have gone to TwitchCon every year. And so that was my number one question for all of them. No matter who they, partner, non-partner, like small streamer, whatever. It was like, give me your TwitchCon advice. Your hands have blisters? From what? Milking simulator? From driving? I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Schmidt. Depraved. What would you do? What would you do different? Every year, I try to think that, like, what do I wish would be different? I was very prepared this year. So my only thought so far was I maybe don't have to stay where I stayed. I anticipated I would be like going back and forth from the hotel because that's what I did last year, but I was there by myself. Like, so I didn't know anybody. I would just go to my panel and then be like, wow, I'm lonely. And I would just go back to my hotel and just hang out for a little bit and then maybe go get some food and then just come back to the hotel. Because I had my dog with me too, so he was in the room, so I would like hang out with him. Oh my God, I'm a loser. Anyway, nothing's changed. So this year, though, it was awesome having friends there, and I was never at the hotel, so I did not need to stay close to the convention center. Yeah, I didn't. I'll do it different again next year. I will definitely be there next year. I love that it's in my backyard. I would go for an extra day. I would definitely get to San Antonio by Thursday, be comfortable, be ready to go for Friday, hit the ground running, and not be like traveling on Friday and do PAX on Friday. That's so hard to do. It's like, I don't have to do that because I live close. Stock up on drinks. Yes. Yeah, we'll do it different. We'll do it so different. I had even had the thought, well, I would do it different. I wouldn't stay so close to convention center. Maybe next year I would do like an Airbnb. I had like 25 streamer friends that had 2 Airbnbs, and that seemed like it went really well. So that would be something to consider. The Menger. All right. I keep hearing that the Menger's haunted. Do you happen to know if that's where Rico stayed? Because he streamed one night, and I was like, where is he? It was a pretty spooky looking building. I didn't want to like type in a stream because he was doing like a Periscope type stream, like IRL. And I didn't want to be like, where are you? Because that's weird. So, but I was wondering, I was like, I wonder if that's the Menger Hotel, because a lot of people have said that it's haunted, and I knew a lot of people stay there. Sheraton, yeah, I might do that. I thought I was staying on the Riverwalk, but I checked into the wrong Marriott day one. They were like, ma'am, you're not staying in this hotel. And I was like, yes, I fucking am. They were like, no, you're not. You're 50 feet that way. I was like, goodbye. Stay at a spooky hotel. I didn't even go. Okay. Regret is not getting there Thursday. Also, regret is we never went to Denny's. What the hell were we doing? They called you ma'am? Well, I am a ma'am. Ned got called ma'am a lot. Well, twice that I saw. We went to Dave & Buster's for like an unofficial Stream Texas meetup because the Twitch party was impossible to get into on Friday. And this guy kept walking by and like touching Ned on the back and being like, excuse me, ma'am. And then would like look at him and keep walking. I was like, I'm pretty sure that guy wants your nuts. I know we didn't go to Denny's. You know what? I didn't really eat. Thankfully, I brought a lot of snacks. I wanted to go to Denny's on Sunday, but we didn't make it there. In the Gunter. Gunther, it's haunted. Shit, what was I going to say? All right, I didn't think... Oh, final thing I would do different is I would have a schedule. This year, it was only my second year, and I don't know. I would have more of a set schedule. I feel a bit more experienced, kind of what the feel of PAX is. I didn't know what to expect this year because I knew it would be so much bigger, and there were so many people I wanted to hang out with and meet, so I really kept my schedule pretty open. But I would like to have a rough schedule. And the way I would do the schedule is I would say... I would find myself in queue for a panel that I say I wouldn't get into, or maybe the panel would not be what I thought it was. Then I would have something else, like a standby event that I could go to instead. Because they'll let you in the panels late. They're really cool about it. Like they'll just let people in and out because it doesn't really disturb anything. So if you get there late, you can still get into a panel if there's room. I don't know. I would have a schedule. Because I also didn't have signal, so it was really hard to keep in touch with people that I was trying to meet or find because it was so big too. Or I would underestimate the amount of time because the event was so much bigger. It wasn't the entire convention center, but it was almost the entire expo hall. So I would say, hey, I'm walking to Discord right now, but it would take me at least 30 minutes because I would stop, get distracted by something or someone, and then... 1 hour, like time was just like all over the place for me. I was having a real hard time, like, because I wasn't hungry either. Like, it was just weird. It was off. I would do that different. Have like a set schedule, which I feel like I could do if I got there early, like get there Thursday, get settled in, eat dinner, just check into like wherever I'm staying, things like that. Spend a lot of time derping. Yeah. Yep. Signal was bad as usual. Tried to hang with Mookie, but our messages wouldn't get through. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Like, I was like, oh, I'm on my way to the GameWisp booth because a bunch of the Texas streamers were there helping run the live streams from the booth. So I was like, I'm going to stop by there and just see if I can help out. On the way there, I see King Gothalion just walking the expo floor by himself. And I was like, oh man, I was so nervous. I wasn't ready. Oh, bye, Wade. Have a good night at work. I'm sorry, it's a shitstorm. I wasn't ready. My body was, my brain was not ready. My body wasn't ready. I don't even remember if I gave him a hug. He like hugs everybody. I don't remember because I was like, Gothalion, oh my God. Oh, and I opened my backpack because I had my Destiny desk. Oh shit. Which I almost just dropped. And I wanted him to sign it. So I opened my backpack and dropped things and was like, oh my God, I'm a big fan. I like you a lot. Blah, 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 blah. Amanda. Bye, Wade. Good night. Amanda, that was my first time meeting her. She's really cool. Her and her husband. Yeah, she's super cool. I was much more composed. I finally made it back to the Twitch booth. Like after I met Gothalion, then I like walked straight outside and just sat down. I was so nervous. You got her husband's autograph? That's awesome. Oh man. I was like, I need some air. He was pretty tired. He met so many people. There's no way he remembers meeting me, but it was really cool. It was very cool to meet him. He was very nice. Didn't make me feel like he was rushed or he had somewhere to be, which he totally did. Excuse me. Very nicely signed my Destiny disc and tolerated my stumbling awkwardness. You would make business cards? I would say if you go to PAX, no matter what, bring business cards because you're just going to meet so many people. And what happens is you meet so many people that it's hard to remember. Like a lot of people just hand each other their phones and you can type in your Twitter there, for example, and just follow each other. But that isn't very effective because I don't get a reminder. Like once I get home and my brain starts working again, I like have a hard time remembering that because the only time I'm going to see your name is when you show up in my feed. I'm like, who is this person? When did I meet them? But if I come home with a business card in my hand, like I could go through them over, like I save them all from every meetup I ever go to. Because those people become friends too. It's like a little memory. And it's awesome if your business card has some type of image that looks kind of like you. That's very helpful. And that's just a cool thing to have. It's like, oh, look, it's like a little memory. You could have handed people your phone. That happens more at like meetups, not necessarily on the expo floor, but I did do, if someone was like, no, I don't have a card, like at the end of a panel, someone would come up to me because I was wearing the, oh, fuck. Anyway, I was wearing my Stream Texas hoodie. So it has the logo of like Texas and the Twitch glitch, like right on the shoulder here. And so people would ask me about that. I'd be like, well, do you have a card? And not all of them would have a card. So then I would just hand them my phone and they would put their handles in. So we'd follow each other on Twitter right there. And if that's what you have to do, then for sure message the person later. And don't be shy. Don't be shy. Everyone there is so fucking friendly. Why do I swear so much? Everyone there is very friendly, very helpful. They're all there because they want to meet. They want to meet you. They do. They really do. I doubted that. And then this year I felt a lot more confident and I was more bold and more outgoing, which is not the way I am. And it exhausted me, but it was worth it. It was really worth it. Every time I like worked up the confidence to go up to somebody and talk to them, it was fucking awesome. It was like a dream come true. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I love PAX. It's like you can, like for example, I met Zombie Unicorn. I met her at South by Southwest last year really quick because she did a panel and she's fucking smart. Like she knows her shit. And I just told her last year, I was like, hey, thanks for doing the panel. I attended your panel. And she was really friendly. So I saw her again this year just standing there with her boyfriend. He's a streamer too. And I was like, oh my God, that's Zombie right there. And I just went up and introduced myself. And she was about to start our live stream, but took the time and talked to me. And she was really nice. I am a chatty Cathy. Yo, got people to meet. Chatty chatty. I also was drinking tequila at the meetup. I drank like half of that margarita. Oh my gosh, this meetup. You mean at the party or at the meetup? So at the party, she didn't know how to make a margarita. Lord, Jesus bless her. Jesus Christ on the cross. Sweet baby Jesus. Have mercy on her. I ordered their house margarita. She reached for Bullet Rye. And we were all like, no, don't put that. The party, yeah. That was the least of the problem. She didn't know how to take money either. No, she didn't. No, she didn't know what she was doing. Yeah, it was definitely like her first 5 minutes on the job. She probably wasn't 21. Like, if you don't know how to make a margarita or like an Irish coffee, very, very basic drinks, probably not 21. You probably don't do very much drinking. Awkward. Trying to debate if I want to talk about this right now. But I went to the Twitch town hall on Friday and they announced something new called Communities. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it very well. Maybe she's straight edge. Best bartender, TBH, one that doesn't drink. That's like a chef, you know, like they say like, don't ever trust a skinny chef or whatever, you know? Straight edge bartender, that's not a good idea. Especially because she wasn't tasting the drinks like good bartenders mix the drinks and then taste them. She wasn't tasting their drinks. Being a bit of a tequila snob, though. TBH. Anyway, so maybe we'll talk about communities when more people have seen them seen the announcement or maybe the blog posts. But communities is going to be like kind of like stream teams, but they are community moderated. There's like one person that can found the community, and then they are in charge and they can accept or reject members. Communities aren't based on the game you're playing necessarily, but they can be. Like the example they gave was, so say we would have a Diva only Twitch community for Overwatch. It comes out like next week. I don't know. I don't remember. I thought it was starting in beta first. So I don't know. We'll see. Or an example they gave is it's going to help things like speed running. Like instead of having to search the directory for games and then find speed runners within the game's directory, you can just find a speed running community. But the big thing about communities versus teams is that you can only be in one community at a time. You can only stream to one community at a time. With stream teams, you can be a member of, as far as I know, unlimited stream teams. Oh, hello, Jen. So we'll see. I would for sure love to start a community. I don't have any ideas right now. I mean, I've started communities, but not like a community on Twitch. So the only thing I thought of was like what I tried to do in Steam with like the golf with your friend players. Because that game's really fun. And you can play with 12 people. So I want to be able to find people to play with really quickly. I don't know. We'll see. We were talking about it. The MBOP community. It doesn't... No. It doesn't seem like a fit, right? Did you go to that town hall, Noelle? The Community of Extraordinary Gentlemans. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What I'm thinking is it's going to be like, to be perfectly honest, I think it's going to be difficult for the Destiny community. I can see them forming like raid Sherpa communities, like people that are streaming raid help. Like, come to this community page to find all these streamers that you can join them in the raid. What I'm concerned about, though, is when we get into like the competitive side of Destiny. I think it's, I don't want to talk about the negativity I feel like is coming, but I'm worried. I hope it's used for good. I hope that I hope the communities are positive. They are self-moderated. I'm just not sure if there's, I don't know. I don't feel like there's competition right now with stream teams. Like, people are like, oh, this stream team's better than another stream team. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. So I hope that same vibe carries over when Destiny starts forming its communities. Because the communities, you don't have to be a partner to find one anymore, to like found one anymore. Is that word I keep using? I don't know if it's right. To start one. Establish. Thesaurus, what? Oh, hello, S-Man. The communities have to follow the TOS, right? But what's different is, say, for example, I stream on the Pizza Party, which is a stream team. It's She Snaps stream team. Like, she's the partner. It's her team. She can add who she wants. But that's not the case. It's anyone can start a community. To prevent negative communities. But Twitch terms, the TOS has never combated negativity in any way. Like, they're not interested in that, you know? Ow! The mask is stuck on me. Oh. The fuck, dude? No! On phone, bruh. Well, I don't know. That's just what they said during that panel, right? Thing is, they don't even know what it's going to be like. What they told us is, with every other release on Twitch, they just kind of give us capabilities and then allow people to do unexpected things with them. So we'll see. Right? I don't know why they don't. Oh man. I saw a lot of awesome cosplay. What I was hoping to do was post those pictures. I think I'll post them in the Discord. And we can, I don't know, like, we can just, I don't know if there's a lot to talk about necessarily with the cosplay. It's just really cool cosplay. Why are we talking about stream teams? Because Twitch is starting this new thing called communities, which is similar to a stream team, except unlike a stream team, you can only join one community at a time. Unlike with stream teams, you can be in multiple teams. Hello, Joy J. Your name is very fun to say. I did go to PAX. I did. It's really testing my throat right now. TBH, TBH. Howdy. So friendly. We shall see. I would love to start a community. You have to have an idea for a community, which I don't necessarily have. Something besides, like, here's a list of streamers that only streams 6 Torbjorns. There were some really good cosplays. Joy J, you were at PAX South? What was your favorite cosplay that you saw? Kevin, what was your favorite cosplay? I have mine. You prefer the stream team idea. Well, while you guys think about your favorite cosplays, you met me at the Discord booth. Oh, are you Jacob? That's awesome. We met at the Discord booth twice, right? What's up, girl? Hello, Elmo. Well, 6 Mays, I'm down. 6 Troll Bjorns, how about that? We did that one time. It was fun. Then they made it illegal. Shit. I was going to say something. I think it was about communities, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, well. This song is weird. Maybe it will come to me. The Reinhardt? I didn't see the Reinhardt. Fuck. I remember what I was going to say. Came back to me. So I have hopes for the idea of communities because Twitch has been criticized a lot because there's nothing that they do to support the smaller streamers on Twitch. The large streamers, the partners, they have a lot of support and resources that understandably aren't available to smaller streams. There's like thousands of people that create Twitch accounts every day. Like, not everyone can have access to all the resources. I understand. No problem. But there are things they could do because they've had such a burst in growth, like a crazy saturation of accounts made and new streamers every day. They've been criticized for not doing anything to help those small streamers get get over these like bumps that they hit as you grow as a stream that are very hard to get out of, like breaking certain follower milestones, getting exposure, concurrent milestones. So when they talked about communities, I don't know what their intent was. I don't know what the intent of communities is because they didn't tell us that. And they also did not take any questions. So I'm hoping it was created in mind to help smaller streamers because it could. Say if you're a Sherpa streamer, you could start a Sherpa community and recruit people to join your community. And then you could be a hub for Destiny for people looking for PvE help or anything. Like, oh, you're trying to complete your book? Come here. These are all the streamers that'll help you. Yeah. And those streamers, I don't know. There could be less requirements to join, to be featured on a community page. And I think it will require more commitment. It could really grow a very strong community because, again, you can only be a member of one at a time. So people will really, really focus their energy within the community. So it could be good. I am correct. I did see a good May that tried to steal the whole bowl of lollipops. Had the whole costume on. That's awesome. I think I know the May you're talking about. There was a May that was like head to toe legit May with like a fur trimmed parka, the bot, the gun, the hair, everything. Like she looked like she stepped right out of that game. And then there were a lot of other Mays with like skins and they were good. But my favorite May was like, I wish I had taken her picture. She was hella casual May. Just like a nerdy chick coming down the escalator wearing the blue tank top with the pin in her hair with the glasses and like blue kind of track pants on. She looked exactly like that chill May. Like May just chilling in her exercise clothes. It was really cool. So many Mays. So many divas. Couple Sombras, couple Annas. A Valkyrie. I saw, yes, I did see that Valkyrie Mercy. I love how people can get very creative and really express themselves with the Overwatch skins, and they do. Because there's 23 heroes, but then each of those heroes has like season skins, like events. And people can really well wear what their favorite thing is. Yeah, lots of soldiers. I even saw like gender bent soldier. She made the jacket herself. It was so awesome. You saw the 63 Diva. I'm sorry. I thought you posted a link. You're good, Joy J. You good. My bot's pretty strict. It thought you did because of the Diva. If you post a period without a space afterwards, then it'll bop you. Sorry. Lo siento. Yeah, Pedley, you got it. A gender bender Negan. Yeah. There was a gender bent diva. I didn't save the picture, but if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw it. His bodysuit was quite tight. The gender bent cosplays are always my favorite because they're so like they're so like detailed and there's so much to them. Blizzard trolling Twitch chatters all year. Braved. I like that. Can I call you Brave now? Hello, Pedley. Chad. Oh, look at this Kappa card that I got. It's cool if you guys... Well, actually, I have other Kappa cards. Look at this. Look how cool she is. She's riding a unicorn in her underwear. Her little dog is there too, if you can see him. But you can't really see him. He's black. He's like black on black. He's like right there. So, it was cool to meet her. She gave me this. I was like, thank you. I'll treasure it forever. You saw him at the mall? Ooh, real talk. I don't know how that guy sat down in that suit. It was so tight. I got a lot of feedback on Snapchat when I posted that picture. I was like, that bulge needs to be nerfed. It was uncomfortable. Yeah, it was weird when he turned around. I think he stuffed it. He definitely like was, yeah, never mind. I don't want to talk about Diva's crotch anymore. It was so weird. Nerf this. Speaking, I think I saw Ray, but he was walking really fast. I think that was him. Yeah, there were several Misties. There's always gender bent Misties. The Pokemon waifus. I didn't see those. No. There were Overwatch like Playboy Bunny costumes, like and they are cosplayers. Like they have Instagrams. There was a Mercy and a Diva and I think a Widowmaker. So they were dressed like the old Playboy bunnies with like the corsets and the ears and the heels, and then with like Overwatch skin elements thrown in. So the Diva, of course, with the bunny, it worked really well. She looked really cool. Yeah, the skull. Yeah, the skull team. Cosplayers are so fine. They are models. Like, beautiful. I hadn't seen... It was really... Yeah, they looked really, really amazing. The Wizard Evolutions? I didn't. Nope. There were some Fallout cosplayers and a lot of, like, cross fandom. I love when they cross the fandoms with Fallout. Oh, God, I love it. There was a working Codsworth robot. I took a picture of that. The bunny Overwatch? Yeah, because there were so many booties. One was, I forgot the Mercy. I didn't ask the Mercies. I didn't get to talk to her. They really embraced the booty. One was, oh, fuck. Jenny Belly. Jenny Belly on IG. Sonic. I didn't see that one, Rowdy. Yo. Oh! I got to meet Dr. Rowdy. It was awesome. Best cosplay. My favorite one was... You like the low effort. Coco's really sick. Guys, please, if you went to PAX or if you didn't go to PAX, just take care of yourself in general. Get a lot of rest, drink a lot of water, drink some of those like vitamin C things with the vitamins. Aw, shucks. Yo, guys, Rowdy is so cool. I mean, but we already knew that. Let me see. I have the picture on my phone. I wonder what I'm going to do is post it on Instagram or in Discord, and maybe you guys can help me find her. She was a Breath of the Wild Zinc. She was so beautiful. You saw Eggman? Well, I saw Dr. What's his name? I thought his name was Dr. Robotnik, right? I took a picture of one of them. He was awesome. But he wasn't in the wheelchair. Like, apparently there was a cosplayer who is in a wheelchair in real life and used that. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik. I thought it was Dr. Robot. Mr. Robot confused me for a second there. I was like, Mr. Robot, what? Doctor? Yes. Rowdy is actually a doctor. If you're having any medical symptoms that you need to get checked out, say you lick the floor at PAX or something, or I don't know. What's something you absolutely shouldn't do at PAX? I would say, here, a dare. How much money would I have to pay you, Rowdy, to lick the escalator handle? Just one of the escalators. Not all of them. Just one of them. Oh. Eggman equals Robotnik. Nice. But I heard there was one in the, like, hover chair that he uses. I'm trying to think of what else, like... What else is the thing at PAX that we all have touched? Because that's the problem. That's why people get sick at PAX, is because it's the expo floor and it's just, there's like a limited set of controllers and keyboards and we all touch it. We all touch it. We all touch the same things over and over and the germs just accumulate. Like I played the Switch. They weren't cleaning those, but thousands and thousands of people touched those Switch handles. Switch handies. What? Ooh, the pillows. Yeah. Oh my God. $12? I have a quote from Ned about a $50 prostitute. All right. I would never ask anyone, even my worst enemy, to do that. Yeah, no way. Cuddle Corner. So I did, again, Cuddle Corner was the same. It's just like a corner of a hallway. But what they do is they have like PAX Pokemon team meetups. So everyone's just sitting around playing on their handhelds, just kind of lounging on pillows. It's like a nerd orgy. It really is. It's just like all these bodies on top of pillows. That's a pricey girl. Who said girl? I said prostitute. I forget which quote it is. Something about a $50 prostitute. Yeah, the VR. I regret it. There was like an indie VR game I could have waited online for. It probably would have taken maybe 30 minutes, but it's hard. It's hard to be in that environment and then just stand and wait, because there's so much to look at and there's so much to do, or so many people you see as you just like, if you just stand in one spot. I don't know. Like the escalator. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be on the escalator. Like, my plan would be you could stand at the top or the bottom and just lick that handle belt as it goes by. You can just stand there. VR was actually super fun. Did it give you a headache? I'm always worried it will give me a headache. How many licks to get to the center? Something else that I went and watched Rowdy and Ned and Depraved and Cherish. They were doing the console rental. They were just playing each other in Mario Kart, which is really cool. It's a cool thing about PAX. It really is a celebration of all things gaming. And you can rent like any console with like all sorts of peripherals and play so many games just for being a badge holder. It's a really cool thing. And then you go next door and there's like a whole old school arcade that you can just play the games for free. It was a little disorienting. Well, I took a picture of them putting the VR. It was that new like HP Omen thing. They were putting the VR on a little tiny boy. Don't do that. Don't give the kid the VR. He doesn't need that. His little brain is growing. I wouldn't put 2 screens 1 inch from his little eyeballs. Like, who knows how, like, these things aren't tested on children, you know? Like, don't put the kid in the VR. Just don't do it. You own the HT Vive? I could try it. In San Marcos? That's perfect. Let's go. Let's do a meetup. Right now, the only barcade I know of that's like in between San Antonio and Austin is in Buda, that giant pinballs one. Should be a great place to have a meetup. There's tons of space. There's also a giant dragon on the building, so that's cool. You're willing to drive? Yeah. Arcade UFO. Is that the Arcade UFO, is that the Blazer Tag place on 290? I think it's tonight. I think it's tonight. Double check. There was something tonight. Also, Bit Brigade played in Austin tonight. Fuck. I didn't know. I would have gone. It was like at the Mohawk. So I'm missing that, which is kind of a bummer. But, yeah. I think it's the tabletop is tonight and the next week is the meetup like downtown on 6th Street. It's on the 7th? Okay, never mind. UFO is on Speedway. Oh. Never mind. So there's a place called Blazer Tag. I think it's on 290 when you're going eastbound in South Austin. And it's a weird building with a giant UFO on it and like aliens all over the roof. And it's like Blazer Tag. So I've wondered if they had an arcade. It's on the 7th. You gonna come up for a tri-metal? I have not been able to attend one of those South by things because you have to RSVP really fast because the spaces fill up because it's such a small venue. Like, I go play board games there. My hair keeps getting caught on my neighbor. Neighbor! Neighbor! Ugh! Just getting caught in my bun. Anyway. Yeah, the RSVPs go really fast, but I really want to go to one of those. But they're always at Emerald Tavern. That's up there on like Research and Burnett, like pretty far north. Oh, it starts at 6? Yeah, you won't make it. Rip. Oh, that's creepy. Boo. Oh man. Well, I don't think I have. I just looked down at my I quickly sat here and just wrote down everything I could remember from PAX. It's like so many things. I don't really have anything else I want to talk about right now. I think I'm gonna talk about games on future streams. It was all indie games. My favorite games are always the indie games. Oh my god, the neighbor freaks me out every time I see my stream preview. So creepy. Anyway, hopefully you'll see some I love playing games that are in development. Hopefully very soon you'll see some new games. Last year, 2016, I streamed on this channel well, I don't know why I say on this channel. There's not another channel. Surprise. I streamed 23 games. 2017, I have a goal of 25. Just as a goal. 2016 was such an awesome year for games. I don't really know what 2017 is going to bring besides the Switch. So we shall see. Anything you would have changed? Great question. Number one thing I would have changed is I will have a better schedule next year. I think taking a schedule, making a schedule takes experience. Like you really have to understand. You just have to not understand, but just be familiar with how chaotic a con can be. And this year, I left my schedule pretty open because I wanted to be open to hang out with the people I wanted to get the most time with. And then also I didn't really know what to expect because it was such a bigger event than it was last year. So I left a lot of like time chunks open. So that what I would change is I would get there a day early so I can be in San Antonio settled, ready to go Friday, because that's such a great day to take advantage of the really popular things because there's no one there. Like people aren't really arriving yet. It's only like media really has access to the floor first. So that would be a good day to really get the most popular things done, like push to do the VR or the Switch, for example. Get that done on Friday for sure. But that's it. And the last thing I said too is just a minor change. I figure out a different lodging. There's other options. I didn't have to stay where I stayed because I didn't go back and forth at all. I felt like I paid for something I didn't need. It was a nice hotel, but I didn't spend much time in it. Oh, I thought it was tonight. 6 at the Capitol Factory. So that's just maybe I'll go to that. That's just the general community meetup. That's downtown. And then the tabletop is the 7th. The one at Emerald Tavern on the 7th always sells out. I would love to hear Tri-Metal. Kevin already shared with us. I think he said he would want to have a better schedule too. But Rowdy, what would you do different? It really helps me to hear all your guys' feedback. I was so worried. I was like, I want everyone to have a good time. Not that I was so worried. It was just like, man, I really hope everyone has an awesome time because I fucking live for this every year. Like, I know there are 361 more days until PAX South. Well, if they do the same weekend, January 27th through the 30th. So there's about 360 days until the next PAX. Like, I look forward to this so much because it's awesome. I don't have to travel for it. I don't have to fly. It can be a local at a con. It's so much fun. It's like it's my favorite event so far. TwitchCon might be my favorite, but I haven't been there yet. Yes, Death Squared was so fun. Yep. I have 3 indie games written down, and that's one of them. Games that I will definitely play this year. on the stream, so you guys keep your eyes open. And they're Australian games because they were in the Australian indie corner. I wish I would have gone to more panels and expanded what I played out of my norm a little more. Okay, that's a good idea. Found more shit you can't find on the daily. Yep. I go because it's streaming takes a lot of creativity. And creativity takes motivation. And I find that at PAX every year. Because I meet people that inspire me. Like, I get to meet them in person, and then I can watch their channels or their content all year long. And I mean, and I'm not just saying that's like famous people. That's like any streamer. I love streamers. Like, streamers are really cool people, in my opinion. So it's so cool to meet people and it's cool to just be walking a floor, like, and there's people creating content everywhere. You're not a weirdo for holding your phone in front of your camera, like, making a vlog. Like, I would pass so many people on the expo floor talking into cameras, being like, I just played this indie game, it's so awesome, like giving on the spot reviews. I'm like, okay, these are nerds. They're not just nerds, there's a ton of content creators too. So it's very unique nerds all coming together because they all share a love of gaming. So it's really cool. I think the things that I would change weren't actually PAX related. I was so consumed with my wrestling stuff. Your fiance, I thought you said finance. Fiance being out of town, it affected my timetables. Yeah. Yep. You didn't want to go to any of them. None that popped out to you. Nerds. So many nerds. It was hot too. It was cold in Texas the first 2 days. Friday and Saturday, it dropped down to like the 40s. So they had the heat on, and it was sweaty in that expo hall. Too sweaty. I got dehydrated. That's how I got dehydrated. I was just sweating for 2 days straight. Nervous sweat and that hot sweat. Like, I swear I showered, but it just felt like as soon as I got onto the expo floor, the shower, I was like, they need to have showers at PAX. What could go wrong? How about a shower simulator? You were cold the whole time? That's surprising to me. But you're always cold? You guys weren't... Oh. Well, it's just me then. I was sweating so much. I was so nervous. It was just me. Yeah, they'll just put the showers next to the cuddle corner, right where all the handheld lounges, where everyone is just piled on top of each other. Oh, hello, Havoc. Havoc. I don't know why I said it that way. Hot sweats. I was really hot. I also insisted on wearing my hoodie because it was the only Stream Texas apparel that I bought. Because I thought I would need the hoodie because normally the expo floor is cold. Whatever. It was just me. Yeah, it was just me. Kevin got to meet some awesome streamers that all these guys. Guys, please feel free to chime in with your experiences. I don't want to tell your stories for you, but some really cool things happened. We got to just hang out casually with some really cool streamers and big personalities and just watch them work. Like, it was really cool this year. The streaming booths felt a lot more personal. Like, normally the whole thing is behind this, like, it's like an aquarium, but they made it a lot more approachable and personable. It was very crowded. They need a bigger Twitch booth next year. I don't know what they were thinking. There were a ton of partners there. People love going to PAX South because it's winter in Texas. It's beautiful weather normally. So the streaming booths were like not fully enclosed. So it felt really personable. Like, you were really watching them do what they do, but you were standing right behind them, which is such a nightmare. I'm just why I kind of put this here. This was us on a stream, just like pressed up against the glass. Played against some pro Overwatch players. Whoa, nice. Goth, Broman, and Kevin are 10,000 times cooler in person. That, yeah, I was going to say that. I was trying to think of a non-cheesy way to tweet that, but every streamer I met, like these massive personalities, no matter the size of their following either, just really kind, really nice, willing to answer any question. Like when I was like, I'm a fan, but then I would also give them my card and be like, hey, I'm a streamer as well. I would if you stream, identify yourself as a streamer to these content creators, because then they talk to you differently. They're like, oh, you're a streamer. What games do you stream? Or what are you looking forward to this year? What have you tried it? Like, it's just a different conversation that they have with, like, it's cool. They treat you like a fellow content creator. And I had questions. I wanted to get advice. Like, I talked to Zombie Unicorn about, like, confidence. I was like, you're so fucking confident. How do you, like, I asked her about motivation and how to stay so confident. I asked Goth about, like, how do you, like, express gratitude to your community? Like, questions I would never be able to ask these streamers. I got to chat with Professor Broman and Kevin K Magic right there. I was like, hey, why do you think Bungie doesn't communicate with us like they used to? You know, what do you think Bungie is thinking? Why are they so tight-lipped? And what do you, Broman and Kevin, who have met Bungie and Deej and Destiny, what do you think is coming for Destiny this year? And they had because it affects their streams, they had a very clear timeline of what they were expecting. It was really cool to hear that from their mouths. Like, they were super personable. They're like, here, take one of our cards. It's so nice to meet you. Really cool people. Don't be shy. Just be friendly. Don't be a dick. I would just, if you're ever wanting to meet a streamer, just stick your hand out. Say, hey, my name is such and such, or my handle. You know, you could say my name is, but my handle is. Shake your hand. Just wanted to say I'm a fan, or it's really nice to meet you. You talked with a developer from the developer booth, and he was down to earth. So approachable, I didn't even know he was a developer. That's one of my very favorite things, because I love streaming games that are in development, like in beta, and indie games too. Because you get to, when you walk up, the developer normally is the one handing you the controller. Like, that experience is something you can't find, say, when I download a beta off of Steam. That doesn't happen. Like, I just have the game description, I've seen a trailer. But PAX is unique because I have the developer over my shoulder. Boom. Giving me a tutorial on how to play the game that he or she has been working on for years. For literally years. Like, they're handing me their, you know, it's like the baby. Here, take this baby. Hey, TP Poker. Yeah. Go ahead, ask a question. We're all waiting with bated breath as to your question. Thank you. That's not a question. Cap. Anyway, it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was fucking awesome to hang out with a lot of you. You guys are, I'll admit, I was nervous. Couldn't help but be nervous, but I don't regret any of it. I'm just an anxious person, so of course I'm nervous. I try to think out every horrible situation that could possibly happen, and then I worry over it. But I have no regrets. It went awesome. It was so cool to hang out with everyone. You really want to know what it is now? Well, what if I just went offline and stream? It almost looked like I enjoyed myself. Just a little bit. We were wondering, you thought you were going to pass out? That's not good. Getting a lot of Blizzard questions. I don't have any thoughts. Sorry. I'm not aware of it. I'm not a competitive player. If you'd like to share with us the situation, I'd love to talk about it, but I'm sorry, TP Poker, I am not aware. Oh, from being nervous? I thought you were tired. So let's see, what day was that? Saturday? Saturday I went too hard. Right? I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'd have a better schedule. And I would schedule also when I'm going to eat, because I didn't do that. And then I just didn't eat all weekend, which wasn't good. That's not... I woke up with a headache on Saturday. Like, oh man, that's what happens when I don't eat. Next year I will schedule it better. Like, okay, I want to be at the party at 7. That means I need like this. Now I know how much time I need. Like I need like 2 hours pretty much, because I need like 30 minutes to just chill. I needed time to like get ready and shower because I was gross from the expo to go to like the next party. Yeah, sorry, Kevin. It's kind of all one day. It's like all one long day to me. Saturday night. Yeah, that was fun. I just regret I drank that one drink on an empty stomach because I hadn't eaten, and then I left, and then we had trouble getting back in. Plebs. Yeah, I'm such a pleb. Also, this year, I learned that there are parties. There are really awesome. There's always at least one party that happens Sunday night, too. So I would try to make that party as well. They had a Muxy party on Sunday. I wish I could have gone. Somehow I didn't know about it until it was like going on. Actually, Schmidt told me about it. It's not good. Really loving this is the Bottle Rocket playlist. Right? I didn't feel like I got to party on Saturday, that's why. The party got pretty crowded really fast, and I got overwhelmed. I noticed that. I got overwhelmed a lot. But I was really good about when I noticed I would get overwhelmed, I would just, there were a lot of exits. There were a lot of ways just to go outside. I would either just like go to the bathroom, take a moment, because it was always quiet in the bathroom. There was always no one in the women's bathrooms. It's the best thing about the gaming conventions is the women's bathrooms are wide open. Never a crowd in the ladies' room. Anyway, just a little joke. Go to the bathroom because it was quiet. There's no one in there. Or you could easily go outside, just kind of sit outside, unwind for a minute, and then go back into the expo hall. Oh, he received inside info on the game. Yeah, TP Poker, that sounds sketchy. But is there any proof would be my question. Sorry, I'm not passionate enough about the competitive play to have an opinion or really have like a passionate opinion on it. But I can understand that would make people mad. But I would highly doubt it because Blizzard has they have a pretty transparent relationship with their community. I like it. They communicate with us a lot. We always know what's coming next, what event is up next. They do a good job of surprising and creating anticipation, but also keeping us informed. It's such a delicate balance that I think they walk the line very well. Unlike other games that I'm passionate about, where there's no news, no information. Other companies will even actively troll their fan base. For example, Bungie does that. Bungie actively trolls the fan base with fake information or a tease of information. The problem is Destiny players don't think it's funny. I think it's mean, frankly. I think it creates backbiting within the community. It creates speculation and unverified information that people are just arguing over non-facts. So it's nice to have all the information from Blizzard. It's like very transparent and clear. And also their policies on cheating are very strict. So I wouldn't believe it. Sounds like speculation. They were definitely past capacity. I agree, Depraved. They were not ready. Well, I think they'll do it different next year. Who knows? Is it going to triple in size again? I don't know. But they were sold out only on Saturday, which is weird, but it still felt like a ton of people.
Electric guitar.
Yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying. How would inside info help him? Yeah, I wonder what type of information he could give. Like, there's no like cheat codes that he got or anything. Yeah, in a theater, that'd be cool. Yep. I was surprised at the tournament setup. The tournament was very small. I was expecting the setup that we had for DreamHack with bleachers and stands and
B3 organ. Celeste.
wouldn't be able to play anything. Yeah, you're right. Yep, good. I think here's some pro tips that I hope to remember from next year, from experiences this year. Friday morning is the great time to really focus on playing the games. You're going to want to get distracted by like the cosplay, by the swag, by the panels, by all your friends or people you want to meet. I don't know. It's either Friday or Sunday. You could do it first thing Friday for maybe the big tickets like VR and say if there's something like the Nintendo Switch. Then Sunday you could do all the indie games, no problem. You really get a lot of one-on-one time with the developers. Don't you dare think about doing that on Saturday. It was crazy on Saturday. It gets larger, more vendors, bigger developers, more stuff. Buy the useless Twitch Town Hall. What do you mean buy it? Like upstairs? Oh, hello, Plot Spackle. Welcome to stream. You are very welcome here. Woo. Guys, we've been talking for an hour and 37 minutes now. My voice is hurting. I love it. I also promised I was gonna... Okay, here's two things. I promised a Periscope. I'm sorry, there was no Periscope. I did not have Wi-Fi at all this weekend, so I thought about what I might do is get one of those like Wi-Fi devices and have one of those so I could for sure do like a Periscope or IRL stream from a convention, because I would love to do that. Show you guys what it looks like from the floor live. What is this music? And so I'm really sorry about that. Couldn't make it happen. We'll make that happen soon. Got a lot of things coming up. What else was I going to say? There was something else I promised that didn't happen. You said you got distracted. I said by you. Oh. Yeah, it was useless. You know what? That's not true. I did get to learn about communities. I was hoping the Twitch Town Hall would give us metrics like they normally do. Like they give you a reward for attending their town hall. Like, here, it's kind of inside information. Like it's information that you get normally if you attend TwitchCon. Like they do like a year kind of in summary. And I like that. I like the metrics. The metrics are very useful to me as a content creator on Twitch. You were at the disco lounge on Saturday. From the closing of the expo hall, closing of the convention center. Wow. You're playing Melee? Nice. Yeah, the metrics. Well, they did give the metrics at TwitchCon, so they could have repeated them again. They did give us metrics about charities. I'm like, okay, that's great. They blocked off an hour and it barely went 30 minutes. They could do better. Every year after the town hall, I feel like you guys could do this better. It was better than last year. There was no arguing on last year. The presenters at the panel like argued with each other during the panel. It was very odd. So this year Aurelian just read to us a PowerPoint presentation. I don't know. Yeah. Everyone felt like it was a waste of time. I was happy to learn about communities, but what I will do next year is not attend the Twitch Town Hall. Or never mind, I'm not going to tell you what I will do. Because I never get fucking swag from the Twitch Town Hall. They always promise us swag. They never have enough. They only have like 50 bags. And meanwhile, 400 of us always attend the Twitch Town Hall. Like, I really needed that swag. I love to give it away to you guys, honestly. Whatever, a little bit bitter. Yeah, next year I won't attend the Twitch Town Hall. Maybe what I'll do is just watch it on my phone while I do something that's perhaps more worth my limited time at PAX. And instead I would attend the Q&A, because at the Q&A they repeated everything that Aurelian said to us at the Twitch Town Hall in that 30 minutes. And then they went into it in depth, which was very useful. So that's what I'll do. Just go to the Q&A. Everyone loves PowerPoint. It was an excellent PowerPoint presentation, but everyone felt like it was a time is valuable at PAX, and everyone knows to protect it. Like, you don't commit to things, you schedule what's very important to you so you can be sure to see the things that are very important. So it hurts. It stings a little bit when something that you've really allotted a big chunk of your time, because you have to get there like at least 30, 40 an hour early to queue to get online just to attend the panel. And when you wait on queue twice as long you wait for like an hour and then it turns out the town hall is only 30 minutes. It's pretty discouraging. Us, man, I don't know what you're yelling at. What mask? That's the Hello Neighbor mask. Scary. Nudes? You're asking to pray for nudes? You don't have to ask. Watch the VOD later, right? You're just gonna leave? Okay, bye, us, man. Have a good night. Yeah, he was looking over my shoulder. Oh, man. Us, child. Us, man. Twitch, I want to love you. Love me back. Poor us, man. I would like for you all to know, though, that the policy in this chat is if you act like a troll, you get treated like a troll. You have to put stream and audio only. Well, it's not like anything really exciting's going on cam, except for me messing with the mask. I was just like, you know, it was really fun to, I was like, I live in Austin. And people were like, oh man, so many people moved to Austin. I was like, yeah, because we have fiber internet. Joy J, it's so awesome that you stopped by here. It was really cool to meet you. I just randomly sat down at the Discord booth. And he was sitting, we were like sitting at the same little, like, they had little like kind of pods set up. And I just sat down on one of their squares they had that you were supposed to sit on, like ottomans. And we just started talking. Really nice guy. Everyone was so friendly at PAX. It was a great experience. Excuse me. Some people go to PAX and they go to parties every night. Like, you could go to the Twitch. I think there's like industry parties on Thursday. Friday is the Twitch party always. Saturday, we had our community party for Stream Texas. And then Sunday, again, industry parties. There was the Muxy party was the biggest one. I don't know. People did it every single night. Coming in the future. I think they slowed it down, Plotspackle. Yeah, guys. Good luck to you, Kevin. They announced at the Twitch Town Hall that they're hiring for, I think, like community management. But then they post, there's lots of positions, actually. The reason they mentioned the community management opening during the Twitch Town Hall is because Aurelian is in charge of it and she knows. So that's why she said it. But then there's a lot of other positions. I would always encourage you to look, like if you're interested in working for Twitch, follow people that work for Twitch because they repost the openings. And then keep an eye on Twitter. They're always hiring. Years? Twitch positions. Upsides of living in the country outweighs the downsides of living in a city. Depends. When I lived in the country, I didn't have internet, so that was a big downside. Big plus side of living in the big city of Austin, Texas is the internet. I suppose not every city's that way, though. The Twitch positions, I believe, are in LA because that's where they're based, right? No, San Francisco. Well, guys, I feel like we're kind of winding down here. I guess if anything you'd like to add, take a little break, and then let's just jump right into some golf. I didn't anticipate to be talking this long. I really appreciate this conversation. This was awesome. You're going to have to move to Cali. There's no bad side in that. I thought they were in LA. It's because they've had their TwitchCon in Southern California. I'm sorry. Forgot they were headquartered in San Fran. Yes. It was really cool. I hung out with Ned Monday morning, Ned and Co. We went out to eat before Ned had to leave on his flight. So I asked them too. I was like, what's the one thing you would do different? You know, like what was your favorite thing and what would you do different? Because there's always a way you can do PAX more efficiently. You have all the tools you need. They give you apps and maps and schedules and planners and but it takes preparation. You have to use the resources afforded to you. So, always can make it better. Make your PAX better. It's up to you. It's in your hands. SoCal has better weather. More like no weather. It's also hard, like, if you have to move to San Francisco, it's very hard to find somewhere to live. Harder than Austin. Anyway. You would come with one or two friends? You didn't? I thought you came with one or two friends. Who were those guys you were with? I thought those were your friends. Sorry, let me blow my nose. Any final PAX thoughts? I'd really appreciate any final opinions. My throat hurt today, so I think I am fighting something off. Don't you dare say the PP word in here. I am not sick! I think the angrier I am, the less sick I can be, right? Makes sense. Let me show you guys what I got what I bought. Some people were really sweet and gave me things I really appreciated. But I bought these myself when I was waiting for Naomi Kyle at the Astro booth. I didn't know what to do with my arms. That's what Kevin said when he met Galthalion. He was like, what am I doing with my arms? Tri-metal! No! I don't. I definitely don't. I'm really sorry that... I'm trying to open these. Sorry that Ko is sick. Because I hung out with him yesterday. We ate brunch together. Alright, so I got... These tags look smaller. Oh, that was Cherish? Yeah, Kevin looked like he was trying to slap Goth. It was pretty funny. Yo, real talk, I kept messing up Rowdy and Ned because they look similar to me. Don't Rowdy and Ned look alike? The Fest Flu. Alright. I also got this wristband. It's pretty cool. I partied with the party, which is, I think it's Mob Lord's stream team. I'm not sure. I met him though because I recognized him at a panel. He was walking out the same moment I was, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mob. So he was super nice. If you guys aren't following Mob Lord on Twitter, I highly recommend it. He tweets very helpful things. He gives a lot of advice, like con advice, Twitch advice. Good person to follow. Helps me a lot. Oh, they're so cute. The Fest Flu. I really love this Astro packaging. Oh, I love good packaging. Good design. Look at this, like... Oh. Nice, just keep it all nice and organized. Oh, I could have left it open and put my other tags in there. Oh, well. Alright. I had the thought, too, of maybe volunteering next year. I didn't know you could switch the microphone. Oh my god, I'm an idiot! There's a mic port on, or jack, on either side of the Astros. I bought these Astros 1 year ago at PAX. And the girl that I bought them from, she's a woman. She's a Astro representative. She's a working professional. She's not a girl. Very nice lady. She remembered me because I was such a nerd to her. All right, normally where do I wear the mic? I don't remember. I think on the right side. I did know you could switch the mic because I have switched it. All right, let's put it. It looks so good with... Oh, wait. No. Oh. These are different. No, they're not. No, they ain't. Yeah, they are. They're a little bit different. You guys see what I'm doing? No, these don't look different. I've just never closely looked at these before. Hey! Looks so cute! Can do! You didn't even recognize Rowdy? Honestly, neither did we because he snuck up behind us and kept, like, tapping Ned, and Ned didn't even recognize him. You'd love to volunteer? Yeah, me too. I would. Could be tons of fun. Well, I meant to attend the panel where they talk about how to become an enforcer, but I couldn't make it. Very cool. Yeah, booths, because I'm in that Stream Texas Discord, they would come to the Texas streamers and ask for volunteers. Like Tiny Build was looking for... So, I'd like to do that. I agree it would be a cool way to meet people. But like I said, this year, just because it was only my second year, I didn't really know, again, what exactly to expect. I decided to leave my schedule wide open. Also, I bought this ART40 microphone. Ow, fuck. That paper cut hurt. The only thing is they only had a black microphone. It was only $12 though, because they have pack sales. They might still be going on. If you guys need any Astro accessories, you get 20% off. So this is a new microphone. Actually looks exactly like this one. Don't ever touch tips. Now kissed. Extra Life volunteer? Got into Wizard World like that? Yeah, that's cool. I think this is the same microphone. But I probably shouldn't be tapping it on my glasses like that. So talking to Astro was helpful because she said that people don't normally complain about this microphone, so I might have a faulty mic. So maybe I need to contact customer service. Ta-da! Does it look weird that it's black? No, you can't really see it. I like it better. I don't like the white microphone that like hangs over my face. That's nice. Now I can touch tips. It's so beautiful. Can't wait to give it a try. Extra Life is a charity gaming. Yeah, like One Up on Cancer. I am aware. Thanks to those insider tips. They are a little firm. That's true. Sometimes I use a pad, like a butt pad, just a cushion. Formula FH08. I have a racing series. Yeah, Trimetal doesn't have Snapchat. What a grandpa! He's so cute. Look how happy he is. I'm gonna take a picture later. Okay. Add that to my to-do list. Do you guys have to-do lists of things you need to do now that you're home from PAX? Take a picture. You love your Sentinel? Why? I know people criticize these chairs because they're kind of funny looking. They are very expensive. They are very heavy. But god damn it, I love this chair. I love having this chair. I have no regrets purchasing this chair. I got mine on a Black Friday sale for $150 about, shipped. Like no extra shipping or anything. Very easy to put together. Comes in like 3 pieces or so. 4 pieces maybe. Really, really easy to use or to assemble. Only thing is that it's heavy. It weighed 150 pounds. So I could not, like it was delivered onto my doorstep and then I couldn't get it into my house because that's like a me in a box. So I had to wait and get help, but which was really sad. No, that's not true. I opened the box outside and took it in piece by piece. Yeah, that's what I did. The Sentinel would be even heavier than mine. I'm pretty sure the Sentinel is as tall as me, too. Worth every penny. That's high praise. That's high praise. They're like 40 pounds tops. No. It was like 70. Okay, maybe it wasn't 150 pounds. I think it was 75 pounds because I remember they tell you the shipping weight, and I can't lift 75 pounds in a box that I can fit in. So it's a box that's really hard to maneuver, but I was able to take it apart. But still, this back of the chair was so heavy. It was hard for me to place into the seat, and then you had to put in about 4 screws. That was difficult for me to do because it's so heavy. Bigger dudes or bigger ladies. Whoa. Doge being loud. Rolled it into your house. Well, Kevin, it came in 4 pieces. It wasn't assembled. All right, guys, you're being awesome. Thanks for hanging out in chat. We can keep talking about DX Racers all you want, but I feel like PAX chat has concluded, so I'm going to go ahead and take a little... I need a 5-minute break. I have been talking nonstop for 2 hours, and I'm a bit exhausted. So I'll come back. We'll just skip to golf. Forget Skyrim. We'll play Skyrim tomorrow. Hello, what is a PAX? You meant the box? Oh. Hello, barman. Barma? Barman Tunishka? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm about to take a break, but PAX is a... Screw Skyrim. Fuck you! My favorite game. I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back. We're going to play golf with your friends. PAX is a gaming convention, and I just came back from PAX South. Several of us did, actually, so we were chatting about it. Nailed it. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Quick break.